ShotQuality Live BetCast. Back to the action. ShotQuality Live BetCast. Let's get the 600 kiss of death ranking.
Oh no.
ShotQuality Live BetCast. Back to the action. ShotQuality Live BetCast. Let's get the 600 kiss of death ranking.
Oh no. I give it two big goons.
From the basement, from the garage, from an idea. Now, hopefully going to break 1,000 viewers again today. Now,
We'll be out in Vegas.
Gang hits Vegas.
that crunch. When you hear that crunch, it means we're hitting it twice for a better price. Favorite heart, right? Be hanging around Planet Hollywood.
Vegas is going to be awesome, though. We're going to have live shows.
You guys should all come.
If you can trust your data quickly and be correct, you're going to win in this market. And that's what ShotQuality gives you.
I believe we sleep in May, Justin.
Another episode of ShotQuality Live BetCast here. A beautiful Friday night. I'm your host, Justin Perri, joined as always by my good friend, Mr. Alec Musa. Musa, we're on the wrong page to get it started off, but it is a beautiful evening here in New York City. We have Game 4 of the NBA Finals. I think at a place where maybe nobody would expect, which is where the Indiana Pacers are leading the series through 3 games, and they're not trailing in Game 4. A crazy one. I think this is defying everyone's expectations. I heard so many people saying just put the house on Oklahoma City to win the ring. It was a foregone conclusion. We didn't totally think so, but you know, there's a lot to discuss. We're here in the second quarter. We're going to use shot quality data to bet on this game as it happens. We do every single time the show's on. But Moose, I'll start to shut up. How you doing tonight?
Good. We got a good game. What are we at, 4 now? I think the winner of this series or this game wins it all. Personally, I think this is the swing game. Indiana goes up 3-1. You said it with your Knicks. It's hard to win 3 in a row, and then OKC gets to go back home 2-2. And I think they protect.
And you think they win Game 5?
Yeah. So I mean, I think I think this is it. I think hard to win. There's only been one team ever to come back 3-1. That'd be LeBron's Cavs. LeBron's down on OKC. And then as far as I'm concerned, 2-2, and I get 2 games at home. I'm going to take the team that is not only favored to win the series, but getting 2 games at home. Right. So, yeah, this is it. This is the game. This is the series. This is it.
I don't hate the take. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. It's Indiana puts them away. This is the dagger in the heart. You can't lose 3 of the first 4 and win a series very often. You just can't. But we're not going to talk too much about that. We're going to talk a lot more about what's going on, how this game is being played, who's taking good shots, who's taking bad shots, who's expected to be doing better, who's expected to be doing worse, and how can you bet on it? Last time out, Musa, I hate to call you out. It was one of your worst episodes in a minute. You went 0-3. Oklahoma City money line did not happen. The squad ride for the both of us did not happen.
Weird.
Over 31.5 for SGA. I don't think he came close.
No,
and,
Miles Turner didn't come close either.
Miles close. Well, he gets scored 9, so he was a 3 away. I don't
That's
hate
not
that.
close, dude. That's not. Close.
I went 3-3, but one of those losses was that tie prop on the third quarter. So a decent episode for me. Missed the SGA, missed on Matherin. Who I just continue to go on. And then Dort under, Hallie over. And I said I'd talk about that theory with the Pacers and Hallie if I hit that bet. So I have to do that. Don't let me forget. But a pretty good episode. You can follow along with the score sheet. I will edit that up and get it into the box in a minute. Usually, of course, that's a Max thing. Big shout out to Max, who is not here tonight. Not really an NBA guy. Don't blame him. Our pick of the day is at the free throw line right now. If you missed the pick of the day, it's always on the blog. We took Mr. Chet Holmgren to score 16 points tonight. He has 6. Pretty good pace. That's fair. We want 4 per quarter. So doing all right. Jalen Williams leading scoring. SGA coming into his own a little bit now, up to 10 points. But it is really just Chet, Dort, Williams, and SGA right now for OKC. While we're seeing a lot of Siakam, we're seeing a bunch of Turner, a little McConnell, not so much Hallie, only 3 points through the first 16 minutes. What are you making of this? No emoji besides on target for the entire Indiana Pacers team here, Musa.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really liking a lot because, I mean, you could argue the under, but, I mean, at the same time, you got Lou Dort, Alex Caruso. They're just hanging there on fire. It just takes one bucket here to put them right back.
Dort hitting those rainbow threes. You know, I actually kind of like the Dort play. I'm not going to wait. I'm going to get in on it. I want as much value as I can. We're going to go under. So first play of the night is in. Let's go. Well, it's not in. Sorry. That's my bad. We're finding it now. We're making sure we check the lines. We try to do things as honorably as possible around here. Player points. Lou Dort. Little under sauce. 9.5 plus 104. Lou Dort. Under. Hit it last time. It's a lower number. Expected to have 2 points. Better than even money. I'm going to take the shot. It's a big game. Like you said, if they lose this, Musa, are they done? Maybe. Probably.
Yeah.
So
this is it. Dort, this is honestly, to me, this is a series. I feel like I'm right there.
Call me crazy. Lou Dort is probably not crashing the offensive glass to get easy second chance points. He's probably not even really getting down low on many possessions. Maybe a cut. Maybe he could finish a drive. But, you know, he's so core defensively that he's at the top of the key. So we're worried about threes for Lou Dort tonight. Here on ShotQuality Live BetCast. He's got 5 points. We just can't see him score another 5 points for the first play of the night. Lou Dort under 9.5. All right. If you've watched the show for a while, 2 things. One, thank you. We appreciate you. NBA final season Friday night. We got a couple hundred people hanging out. That's crazy still to this day. We started this thing in November of 2023. We're sitting here in the summer of 2025. It's an honor to get to do sports every day as a job. And a big shout out to our presenting sponsors over at Sport Trade, who you're going to hear a word from right now, who have made this show possible for quite a long time. So shout out to them too. ShotQuality Live BetCast is presented by Sport Trade. The best data in basketball meets the best prices. Sport Trade offers instant in-game betting with half the vig on both live and pre-game lines, with prop bets now available too. Plus, best-in-class support. Available in Colorado, Iowa, New Jersey, Arizona, and Virginia. Get 10% cash back on every bet in your first week, up to $300 cash back, and 1 free month of ShotQualityBets standard membership. Simply sign up for Sport Trade using code SQB and bet $10 on any basketball market. All right. Back here on ShotQuality Live BetCast. I'm your host, Justin
You got
Perri.
a question.
What's the question, Moose?
What's
You
the
interrupted
bet?
me.
What's the
First bet of the night, Lou Dort. Lou Dort, under 9.5 plus 104. Against the odds. I didn't really shop, so do forgive me if you can find a better line. It's a balance of, trying to make the show not a boring wait for the host to shop around on 5 different sports books versus trying to get the best price. So we'll leave it to you guys at home largely to make sure you're doing your due diligence. Edge is definitely there. We trust it. Musa. Monsieur Musa. How do you feel about that play there for Lou Dort?
I mean, me, I would take Lou Dort over or bust. To me, it's a little too close to him just coming back to the dart. 3 points is the
I am seeing 10.5 minus 125 over at FanDuel. I don't hate that. 30 cents is about right for the point live. So you could take either. But yeah, sorry, not so sorry to interrupt on this show. It's an interrupting show. But what were we saying?
No, it's too close to him being on the being right on the arrow. So I'm not going to touch it. I really don't see anything for me currently. Unfortunately, I know.
All right. Well, what about game level?
I got
what
nothing.
about the game level? I know it is a little shorter than what we consider, but we don't have a lot. We have one game. It's not college basketball where we're going to have 30 games on at once and the buttons are ringing off the hook and you can get. We had a 50 bet hour episode this year in college. If you've just found the show with us here in the NBA season, college is a different beast. I just miss it. If it's only 100 and some people, 200 people who have hung out with us the entire time and know college, I just miss it. I digress. Both teams overperforming, Musa. Any interest in under, just generally expecting this thing to maybe slow down? Because, like you said, this is a bit of an ultimate game. You've staked your claim. The winner of this game wins the series. If Indiana cannot capitalize on stealing game one, defending home court in game three, if they just go back as though none of it happened, essentially, all's even, it's just a 3-game series. Yeah, Oklahoma City will be favored. But, yeah, nail in the coffin is available. It's right there. Oklahoma City laying in the coffin, Musa. So does it slow down? Because they're a very good defensive team, and they can stop the best of them when it comes time to play their best ball.
Not enough points for me, as Aaron Judge hits a home run, ties the game.
Stop
sorry
it.
About that.
It was it off Crochet?
It was off Crochet. Now my attitude is going to get a lot better. For those listening at home, me and Justin text a lot because we're a lot alike when it comes to sports and analytics. And this cocksucker told me that Garrett Crochet wasn't going to go the distance, and he was pitching in the ninth. But
did he go the distance or did he not go the distance?
He did not. So
thank you.
It's tough though, because like I did so many series previews,
and everyone was like, "Oh man, Aaron Judge only striking out."
It was me. You're not
the only one. You want someone like that to swing. It's like Steph Curry taking threes. I don't care if Steph Curry is 0 for 15 to start a game. There is like nobody in the league you want taking a three besides him.
Yeah,
he could be having the worst game of his life. It doesn't matter. He could be against the best defender he's ever played. I don't care. If he feels open, you got to trust process.
It's like Tom Brady in the fourth quarter. I don't care if he threw 3 picks. If he's got the ball to go win it, I don't feel
it's like Tyrese Halliburton in game 1 down 20 points. I don't know. I got to say I'm a big Alec Caruso fan. Big fan.
I'm a big fan too. Where do you go to college? 3, 2. I've asked you this before.
God damn it, you have.
Comment.
Dude, it's not that's.
No, it's Fred VanVleet. He's an Aggie. No, so
where was it?
Texas A&M.
He's an Aggie?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel right. I don't know.
It does.
I believe you.
Do I fall? Here's the question, Justin. For the 3rd time in 4 games, do I fall for the OKC trap of taking them on the money line? Because they're up 1, should be up 4. I know that's not a lot of points.
Trust yourself.
They're a good team, and they have not lost back-to-back games in this playoffs. It's just
I mean, we can go take a look at it. This is some of the value of shot quality. A big chunk. Wednesday's game, final shot quality score.
Indiana deserved that.
Half expected loss. So a tight game, right? You want to go a little bit more than just surface level. You want to actually analyze the game itself and take a look at how it went quarter to quarter to understand the flow of it, rather than saying, "Oh, well, the shot quality after 4." Obviously, it's a lot of time, so you want to kind of get into the increments. 32-20 24 after the first. Oklahoma City leading, expected to be leading, up a little bit big. 40-point quarter for Indiana, right? We were broadcasting during that. Indiana Pacers go cold in the third. We take the third quarter money line. It goes great. All is great. But then if we were here and we had seen a hot quarter for Oklahoma City and a cold quarter for Indiana, by the same theory, would have probably gone Pacers to close it out. And that would have been right. They dominated that fourth quarter. And they were not expected to. So, yeah, this game was expected to be close essentially the whole way. What you're seeing is what you're getting. You're not seeing game state fluctuation. So let's go back to this. Game 3. Now we go to game 2. They take that one. They win kind of big.
Mm-hmm. I know game 1's going to be gnarly.
Game 1, I mean, that's what I'm saying, though. So you go to game 1 on Thursday the 5th, which is crazy. We have waited 9 days to get to game 4. I do not like that. Of course, the 2-day wait here being the shortest part. 3 games in like 7 days was absolutely terrible. I don't know who came up with that.
Why don't they do that in the like? They didn't do that in the conference finals. They don't do that in the second round. They don't do it in the first round.
I agree. I understand they played a lot. I get it. Maybe there's certain dates of the week. I don't know. Really, I haven't really considered too much. My biggest qualm was that there were 3 days between game 1 and game 2, and the players weren't traveling. So, like, why, if we're in Kansas City, are you playing a game on a Thursday and then not Saturday? You're waiting for a Thursday, Sunday to open a series. Makes no sense.
No, it's like the baseball thing where they get an off day when they travel, sure. But it's like if you're in the city, just give them the day off and then play.
Obi? Is that Obi versus iHeart? Bro, it's a little Knicks on Knicks right now? Damn. Can't get nothing. But all right. And then you said it. They steal this game. We can go into this one. But, like, none of it was super. I guess, actually, honestly, game 2 where Oklahoma City ran away looks a little bit different. But at the end of the day, in my opinion, analyzing this data, these have been a lot of close games. These teams are close. You're going to get close games, probably closer than what the efficiency models think, right? You're getting like a -5 on Oklahoma City on the road. It's pretty crazy. But Oklahoma City couldn't find water. Couldn't hit the backside of a barn in game 1.
Unlike you and I.
Correct. I actually had to forego taking some shots today because, I don't know, dude. I started working on like a higher post-up move with like the over-the-head release. And
you're like 6'11", so I hope to God you're making it down there.
Well, I'm making it, but like I guess, you know, it's like that like almost David Westian, like Trey Boucher type of shot. I'm working on it a little bit, but, and I'm not saying I'm great at it already, but I definitely don't have the back muscles to, I guess, become a catapult of sorts. I'm feeling it today.
I like it.
Feeling, you know, lower back this morning, waking up feeling like, what the hell did I do? And it's not like I pulled anything. I walked home fine. It's just I used muscles I'd never used before working on a shot. I have a pretty classic shot, like, you know, like load in front of the
Ray Allen. Were you about to say Ray Allen?
No. I have a pretty regular shot. Regular, not Ray Allen. He's a little bit faster.
I heard you start with the Ray.
Nah, like, regular. Yeah. But like, you know, I feel like I'm not a big guy for like basketball size. I'm guard size for like college hoops.
Yeah, but for your playing in the
park, I'm a big, right? In the park, and for the rest of my life, I'm gonna play as a big at 6'3". So I got to learn that skill set. So that means not really being like a off the dribble shooter, which is a more traditional shot type, but maybe having that catch and release, that high release point where no one can touch me without fouling. So I'm trying to get better at my park game. I'm decent at my organized game. My indoor game is very different than my outdoor game.
Oh, it has to be.
Oh, he popped up. That's good.
This is I had it when I was talking OKC, when I was like they're up 1, should be up like 5. That was kind of my moment. No, they're up 6, should be up 10.
Up 6, should be up 10. So you were looking for the money line.
Yeah, this is, you say it so much when we do college basketball because in this is like 1-game sample sizes. So I guess maybe I focus or fixate on it a little bit much, taking OKC twice and they lost twice. Is in college basketball, I guess you kind of cast a wide net, so you see it more than I do, but not holding grudges to teams that fuck you over. I definitely do that. I've done that. It's probably my worst.
Teams, players, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You have to just be blind.
Because teams don't go 0 for, like, they don't play, like college teams don't play 30 regular season games.
They have no allegiance. The best gamblers have no allegiances. Why would you want an allegiance? I just think this player is better than what they are. That sounds like you're ready to lose.
My biggest bets of all time, my problem runs into me having it. Like, my biggest bet ever still to this day is hitting Virginia in 2019 to win it all. So, like, all of a sudden, it's like, I don't want to bet against Virginia ever again because I love Tony Bennett. I think gone now, so it doesn't really matter. But it's like,
in actuality, you should have been betting against Virginia every single moment after that happened.
Yeah,
and you would have won a lot of money.
Kihei Clark was back and Tony Bennett's there.
But guess what? They never did it again. And I know it's easy in hindsight to be like, all right, well, they stunk and Bennett left and they never really even came close to recreating it. But, like, man, I don't know.
That's betting.
I'm not going to sit around and tell you to go fade Florida this year at all. I think actually they did very well in the portal, and we can have some portal. We can do some portal discussion content in the summer. Amongst our WNBA streams, which are starting next week, by the way. I think I can reveal our first date. Yeah, that's what we're waiting for. No,
wait for this damn series then. Come on, Indy. Anna Jones. Oh my, he made that?
Yeah, he did. He's pretty ridiculous. He's pretty ridiculous. Let me find our WNBA schedule. So it looks like our first episode, okay, so it's 13th, so 15th is Sunday. We're going to be here Tuesday the 17th. We have an opportunity for one. So maybe we'll get a Monday night, Tuesday night, back-to-back type of thing here, Musa. We'll see about that, but set your calendars. We will be here Monday night for Game 5. Most likely as well than Game 6. I doubt it. We'll see. I think we're going to get Game 6. I doubt it's going to be over in 5. That would mean Indiana winning both of them.
That's the only way I see this ending in 5. Indiana wins this game. I think OKC.
Musa, that is the only way it can end in 5.
No, Thunder win this game and I challenge Game 1's result.
Indiana has okay. All right. You've left reality. I didn't realize that was happening so fast.
I don't know. I feel like more teams need to protest. I know they like talk about that being like
what's the fucking protest?
I don't know. When the D-backs the Reds that
game Siakam, that is a nice cut. Man.
This can be good.
Ali, I don't love admitting it. He's so prototypical, man. He's like if you gave Sean Livingston a 3-point shot.
They should kind of look alike, too. I feel like that's.
It's the haircut today. It's the haircut, and it's the fact that they both play in the Golden State-esque yellow. But yes, he's this. I don't like the spin move after the pass is done. Personally, I don't love it. At the time, it's not. I don't think it's technically no look. That's not hate. I'm a fan. I'm literally saying this guy is like if you took one of the most underrated like components to one of the dynastic second unit in Sean Livingston and gave him like the intelligence to jump pass, which Halliburton is so good at.
Well, to be fair though, Livingston was a dog till he got hurt.
He was a dog. And I'm sure honestly in today's game, Livingston is different. He shot a lot in the mid-range. He shot over opposing guards when they didn't switch in the mid-range. And I think if he played today and had a perimeter shot, I mean, yeah, wow. But that's what we got with Halliburton. Is a guy who can go for 22, 10, and 10. Is it time to unveil the theory from our last stream? We can't seem to find.
Oh, yeah. You said we were going to do that.
We can't seem to find plays. I have the under. Dort hasn't scored. Going great. Naismith now a little hot. So before we talk about the theory that won us the Halliburton bet, do you take Naismith under?
No.
All right, fine. We're going to revisit that question after the theory because the theory, I think, actually does involve it. And I'll tell you why.
Over, right?
Yes, we took Halliburton's over, but the caveat was he was hot. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. Because it was the theory of like stars, just being dudes, kind of.
Kinda. Stars being dudes is an interesting way to say it. So we can go back to that box score. He finished at 22 with 19 expected, so only 3 over. He was hot, which means he was 3 over. So honestly, the theory might have won, but I don't know that it won better than expected. So I'll share it with you, but I'm not super convinced of it. It isn't dead, but it also hasn't been thoroughly proven.
Okay. Picking up what you're putting down.
Picking it up. Thank you. Appreciate it. And I don't want this to be disparaging at all. Indiana doesn't have a true star player. They are like there's no SGA. There's no Brunson or Cat where there is 1 to 2 players or Jay Will who are just elevated above. Yes, you could probably say Halliburton. And yes, it's likely Halliburton and Siakam. I get it that there is an answer there.
Fringed All NBA, made 13 last year.
Yep. I'm being a little liberal with my interpretation. I know I am. But I think that look, Mathurin put up 27. Naismith has been responsible. Naismith has been responsible for winning games on his shoulders that have them here directly. Nembhard has looked insane at points. Turner stretches the floor and makes almost everything possible. Obi Toppin has started looking like a shooter. I mean, this is a faceless demon time Taliban modern monstrosity. It's beautiful and I hate it at the same time, right? Because I'm a fan. As Obi Toppin flies in for a awesome putback dunk to make this a 1-point game.
My friend Nick thinks Obi Toppin should never shoot a 3 again. Just be
I disagree entirely. He needs to take open shots.
I'll let him know. You met him.
TJ McConnell. I didn't even get to TJ. Dude's a full hustle dog. He's my size with arms less long than his height, right? TJ McConnell is me and is shorter than me in the NBA. TJ McConnell means no one has an excuse. Come on. TJ McConnell makes most people have to be like, well, damn, I probably could have done it if I hustled as hard as TJ. You just don't have an excuse when you look at TJ McConnell. He's 6'1". He's 6'1", and he is 33. He is literally me, but an inch shorter.
I like how you said that.
Coach's kid. Physically, body type, but he's a coach's kid. He's me, but if I had tried hard at basketball every minute and had become a master at it. He's proof that you don't have to necessarily be 6'8" with the sweetest jumper of all time to have impactful minutes and potentially win a ring. TJ McConnell, potential champion.
You're cooking
Crazy.
right now. You know that, right?
Yeah. Anyway. Still. Oh, well, we saw Aaron Naismith miss a shot. He was the first player all night for the Pacers to see one of our famous emojis, which tell you when a player is doing something a little bit abnormal. We have 3 over there on the Oklahoma City side. Zoom in a little bit for people at home. The upset face means they've not gotten on the board yet, even though they've taken shots. Hot means they're doing way better, which includes our Lou Dort
and
fella.
The threshold's 3 points, which I'm thinking Miles Turner might become a play here for me again, which would be the second time in 2 days. Again, you told me not to hold grudges, so I'm not going to. If Miles Turner becomes a player, Obi Toppin becomes a player. Those are my plays. They're right there.
If plays become plays, that plays. Nothing to say about that. Is this a flagrant review?
I hope not, but I think so.
On Lou Dort.
Bob.
No wind up, contact.
That's ejection level. Get him out. Get him out of.
No follow through. Nope.
Get him out of my game.
Not in the finals. Not in the finals, my friend.
Get him out.
Certainly not a flagrant 2.
Goodbye.
If it's a flagrant, I would put way minus 500, minus 1,000 flagrant 1 or common.
Good day. Ejection.
And minus 150 common.
Let him play
after review. Looks like it's a flagrant. Who took plus 150?
You said minus 1,000.
No, I said no flagrant 2. I'm saying they're not ejecting Lou Dort on that. Wait, I haven't seen the ruling. I have no volume on. I don't know.
The genie box.
I don't know. They're high-fiving. Is he going to the line by himself? Yes. Flagrant 1. I don't agree with the call. I don't agree with the call. I understand there's a minor follow-through, but no wind-up. Minor follow-through. It's the NBA Finals. Don't be weak.
No, be weak. The rules are rules. Justin, rules are rules. I remember when Kyle got.
I don't see a deliberate follow through. I get it. It was like there, but the ball going off to that side, it's in the direction of the basket. Ball don't lie. They're gonna come on. You gotta. If he's driving to the basket and you swipe down in the direction of the basket, it's a basketball play. You're just concerned. You're fouled. You're concerned about making sure that after you foul, you're fouling hard to make sure there's no and one. It's in the direction. I think it's a bad call. I don't have a side. I'm telling you. Well, maybe I'm a Pacer hater. Siakam puts in a bucket. Didn't go back to the well for the 3rd time. Siakam, but he's been cooking them. 14 points here. We aren't even at halftime. He's going to go over that 18.5 very easily. We were on him as a pick of the day back-to-back times. Went with Chet today. He's still at 6, so not what we really wanted from Chet here to finish the second quarter, Musa. But, all right, we're talking about the theory. The theory is that because that there are no real stars, when you talk about live betting specifically, hot players stay hot. When you like hot role players tend to mean that they're playing their role really well.
Nice bucket. Was that Tyrese?
That was beautiful.
Looked like me.
Don Livingston can't do that. I'll tell you that much.
Before the knees, I think he could have. He became a very good role player.
Yeah. But still, again, the game is so good. I can't believe. Lou Dort shot. Damn.
Let me see this. Lou Dort, Arizona State University. Bobby Hurley guy. That wasn't Lou Dort.
It wasn't?
No. It was Kassan.
I can't. I'm pretty far away from my TV, to be fair. Who was that?
I think Wallace.
Oh, it was Wallace. You're right.
Look at me, dude. I know my hoop. Willie's asleep over in the left side, if anyone was curious at home. Well, where's your dog been?
To be fair, they do wear somewhat similar hairstyles, so I'm not I am like a full couch distance from the TV extra away. Like it's pretty tough. You can probably see it over my shoulder. I don't know. I'm not watching my own stream. There it is, like right there as the reflection. Oh yeah, of the screen. You can see it.
Yeah.
But all right, ShotQuality Live BetCast. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Sorry that we have like no plays.
So you can't. I'm gonna make one, and I think I know who it's gonna be.
Well, I want to say I'm sure that we're at the half now. I think that under was the right call. At 120, we should have freaking done it.
Yeah, I'm scared though.
But it was a cold quarter for both. The defense. It feels like the defense is going to get a little tighter here. All right, there's the horn. Halftime whistle. Shot distribution. Oklahoma City taking what? 24-30. Musa?
I was hoping you just didn't say anything. Miles Turner, I feel like you and I would be friends in real life because I'm a believer in you, and I feel like you'd be like, you know what? I appreciate that. Having a guy from Phoenix, Arizona in my corner. This is going to be like the 9th time I've taken you in this shot.
What's the line?
12.5 minus, where was it?
Wait, it's what?
12.5 minus 110. Normal juice on DraftKings. Miles.
Oh boy.
Texas man. You usually did me well, and you did me bad last game, but I don't think you'll do me bad twice in a row. And that would be a cold first half last game, a cold second half because he didn't get the number, and he's close to being cold in this half against OKC in Game 4. What's the odds he goes cold for a fourth half? It's possible, obviously, but Miles, I believe in you, brother.
All right, there you have it. The one Moose play. I'm on Dort under. I don't know. I kind of like Jalen Williams getting a lot of volume. SGA hasn't really come alive. I could see SGA forcing the issue here. You know, I think I'll finish off with an SGA play. He did the same thing.
Just had to cut you off really quick because I took him last time and it worked. I'm gonna do half a unit.
Okay.
I mean, he hit it last time, but the odds make me want to do a half a unit. Kassan Wallace over a half a 3 plus 180 for half a unit. Last time I bet Kassan Wallace over a 3, he made.
What was the price?
180 plus 180. So I'm gonna put
plus 180. Oh, okay. I like that a lot.
Which is kind of crazy because it's just 1-3.
Yeah.
I know.
SGA to score 30 points minus 130 is what I'm going to finish off this episode with. So SGA over 29.5 minus 130. He's currently sitting there having scored 12, 18 points in the second half. Everyone knows the ball's going his way. He's going to take the ball in. He's going to throw the head fake. He's going to get to the free throw line. He's going to make it. I mean, it's just his game. So, yeah, let's see what he can do.
Right?
What did you say?
Am I doing the head fake right?
I'm not watching him. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, it's like there's two head fakes, right? There's like the hard head fake. You can just throw it back while you're trying to dribble or something, the Jalen Brunson head fake. But then there's like the double pump. There's like just got hit. The boom boom, and then you're off to the side. They're practicing the wrong skills. Play the game. Oh, I do get it. Obviously, I understand. Being able to head fake and draw fouls is very difficult in the NBA. If you're not good, it doesn't happen. It's not pick up the ball in the park with Justin Perri. You know, I wish. But all right, we got 4 plays in. Dort under 9.5. Turner. Well, Dort under 9.5 was really early on. That was first play. So you're probably not getting that line anymore. He's at 8.5. The under is at minus.
I believe, right?
He
shot the ball.
Yeah. Minus 172 for under 8.5. I don't really like it. I wouldn't play it. Wouldn't touch it. Now we just loaded up the last 3. So leave you guys with that. Turner over 12.5, and Wallace to make a 3 for Mr. Musa. And then me, I took SGA. We'll see how it goes. I'm not super sold, but the data's there in terms of his usage, how it all looks. These teams are taking the same amount of shots. Indiana living from 3 a little bit more. Will we see Oklahoma City find those threes? Will the 3 be the key for the Pacers to do this? I mean, 43% of your shots from deep, you're inviting the variance. That's what's the challenge right now.
You get it.
So can Oklahoma City get that shell spread wide? Can they stop the threes from being taken? It's not great. 25% mid-range force for the defense that everyone clamors about. In the finals, getting exposed? I don't know. We'll be back. Shot Quality Live BetCast. I'm Justin Perri. That's Alec the Moose Musa. You can catch us right here. I believe we said Monday. Something like that. It'll be a good time. Whenever the next NBA Finals game is, after the first quarter, we'll be right here. And then come back Tuesday, a little WNBA action. The summer is just getting started here at Shot Quality. That's right. The only place that uses SQ data to bet on every game as it happens. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Presented by Sports Trade.